So the skill we have right here is gonna be our passenger stops. So for passenger stops, we wanna position our bus 12 inches away from the curb. So to do that, I'm gonna eyeball it through my mirror for the first time. And then once I see that we 12 inches or 12 or so inches away from the curb, we gonna come up with a reference point. And it's gonna be somewhere around here depending on how you sitting in your seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get buckled up. All right, so when we doing our passenger stops, if we on the street, the first thing we want to do is we want to signal to our right, have our right turn signal on. And as we approaching a stop, or as we, getting ready to come to a stop, we gonna turn on our four ways. I'm gonna turn on those four ways as I'm coming to a stop. But now what I'm doing in my mirror right here is I'm gonna eyeball 12 inches away from the curb. So I'm gonna say that I'm 12 inches right there. So I'm gonna come to a stop. And then if we don't have a curb, like we don't now, we'll kneel it. But if we did have a curb, all you do is just open up your doors. So now I'm gonna get out and we gonna measure it. All right, so let's measure the front right here. Yep, 12 inches right there. Now let's go to the back. In the back, pretty close. So this is about the reference that you want to use, but when you're on the street, what I like to use is the sewer line. It's gonna be the curb will be right here, then you're gonna have a line that probably come out about this far from the curb. I use that sewer line as my reference, so that I don't go no further than that when I'm picking up passengers. That way I can avoid curb in my tire, rolling over a curb, whatever the case is. So that would be my reference on the street. So now for us to come up with a reference point in a lot, again, because we got more than one reference that you can use. So as I'm sitting, it's probably gonna look a little different because it's on camera and this is not really my point of view. So I'm gonna try to make it my point of view. So if I'm driving like this, my reference point would be this second. If I'm driving normally, it'll be this right in between this first and second vent. That's my reference point for my curb. So if I line that up with these vents, I know I'm 12 inches away from the curb. And again, you can also use your mirrors too. I like using my mirrors the most, but for the sake of us being in the lot, this is a great reference for you. So this is passenger pickup.